My India, my pride. Let's discuss some interesting facts about our India. India never invaded any country in her last 1 lakh years of history. Indians established Harappan culture in Sindhu Valley, that is, Indus Valley Civilization. The name India is derived from the River Indus, the valleys around which were the home of the early settlers. The Aryan worshippers refer to the river Indus as the Sindhu. The Persian invaders converted it into Hindu. The name Hindustan combines Sindhu and Hindu and thus refers to the land of the Hindus. Chess was invented in India. Algebra, trigonometry, and calculus are studies which originated in India. The place value system and the decimal system were developed in India in 100 BC. The world's first granite temple is the Brihadeswara Temple at Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu. The shikhara of temple is made from a single 80-ton piece of granite. This magnificent temple was built in just 5 years, between 1004 and 1009 AD, during the period of Rajaraja Chola. India is the largest democracy in the world, the 7th largest country in the world, and one of the most ancient civilizations. Do you know this? The game of snakes and ladders was created by the 13th century poet Saint Gyandev. It was originally called Moksha Path. The ladders in the game represented virtues and the snakes indicated vices. The meaning of virtue is behavior showing high moral standards, and the meaning of vice is immoral or wicked behavior. The game was played with cowrie shells and dice. In time, the game underwent several modifications, but its meaning remained the same. That is, good deeds take people to heaven and evil to a cycle of rebirths. The world's highest cricket ground is in Jail, Himachal Pradesh. It was built in 1893 after leveling a hilltop. This cricket pitch is 2,444 meters above the sea level. India has the largest number of post offices in the world. The largest employer in India is the Indian Railways. It's employing over 1 million people. The world's first university was established in Takshashila in 700 BC. More than 10,500 students from all over the world studied more than 60 subjects here. The University of Nalanda, built in the 4th century, was one of the greatest achievements of ancient India in the field of education. Ayurveda is the earliest school of medicine known to mankind. The father of medicine, Charaka, consolidated Ayurveda 2500 years ago. India was one of the richest countries till the time of British rule in the early 17th century. Christopher Columbus, attracted by India's wealth, had come looking for a sea route to India when he discovered America by mistake. The art of navigation and navigating was born in the river Sindh over 6,000 years ago. Chhatrapati Shivaji was titled as the father of Indian Navy. The very word navigation is derived from the Sanskrit word navgati. The word navy is also derived from the Sanskrit word now. Bhaskaracharya rightly calculated the time taken by the earth to orbit the sun hundreds of years before the astronomers smart. According to his calculation, the time taken by the earth to orbit the sun was 365.258756484 days. The value of pi was first calculated by Indian mathematician Budayana, and he explained the concept of what is known as Pythagorean theorem. He discovered this in the 6th century, long before the European mathematicians. Quadratic equations were used by Sridharacharya in the 11th century. Until 1896, India was the only source for diamonds in the world. The Bailey Bridge is the highest bridge in the world, and it is located in the Ladakh Valley between the Dras and Suru rivers in the Himalayan mountains. It was built by the Indian Army in August 1982. Sushruta is regarded as the father of surgery. Over 2,600 years ago, Sushruta and his team conducted complicated surgeries like cataract, artificial limbs, cesareans, fractures, urinary stones, plastic surgery, and brain surgeries. Usage of anesthesia was well known in ancient Indian medicine. Detailed knowledge of anatomy, embryology, digestion, metabolism, psychology, physiology, etiology, genetics, and immunity is also found in many ancient Indian texts. The 4 religions born in India, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism, are followed by 25% of the world's population. Jainism and Buddhism were founded in India in 600 BC and 500 BC, respectively. Martial arts were first created in India and later spread to Asia by Buddhist missionaries. Yoga has its origins in India and has existed for over 5,000 years. India is one of the oldest civilizations in the world, with a variety and rich cultural heritage. It has achieved all-round socio-economic progress since independence. As the 7th largest country in the world, India stands apart from the rest of Asia.